Hello everyone! Today we're having the last lesson about the dress cut on the bias. We've already showed you the 4 lessons. I'm sure now you're interested in how to work with the bottom. Today I'm wearing a finished dress. It fits me perfectly. The sleeves and the seams are perfect too. It's just the bottom that is not processed yet, so now we'll show you how to do it. When working with a dress cut on a bias, we should strengthen the bottom when the dress is put on a person. It's hard to find the right line on a table or in a dummy. It's much easier to do it on a person. I stand on the table for Natalie not to sit on the floor, so that it's convenient for her to work. Now have a look at what she's doing. Natalie found the shortest point, and now she will straighten the bottom according to it. If I didn't decide to add the lace to the bottom, we would process it with a baby hem. But I decided to process the bottom with the thin lace, which I have on the sleeves. So now we process the bottom with a rolled seam and stitch the lace to it. There's no other way to do it but to put it on and straighten. Natalie, stay here and I will turn round. Take a triangle ruler and measure from the table. Pretend you continue drawing. We'll cut out the first layer of the dress along the marks Natalie draws now. I'll take the dress off, we'll cut the bottom, process it with the rolled seam, then I'll put the dress back on, wrong side up, and we will cut the second layer. It will be a bit shorter, for about 2 centimeters. I don't recommend you to cut the 2 layers at once. Now Natalie is straightening the bottom. She's doing it along the marks she drew. It's the best way to do it. You can do it on a dummy, but dummy is not a real body, so it won't look that good. You can see how much we need to cut to straighten the bottom. When Natalie finishes cutting, we'll process the bottom. We've given you a lot of information about the bias cut. I decided that if I show you how to design, cut, lay out, tack, stitch, iron and steam the dress, I should also show you how to process the bottom. Let's go to an overlock. We process the edge with a rolled hem. We usually use the baby hem. But now we want to add the lace, so we use the roll hem. It's a pleasure to watch a professional doing his work. Have a look at how we work. Control the whole process. Don't let the bias fabric move under the needle. Stitch very slowly. The narrow rolled hem is often used to process the flounces, the edges of the items, the scarves, bows. The overlock stitching is very narrow. Almost all of the household overlocks now process the items with the rolled hem. Now we have the folds on the bias bottom because of the overlock. We use an iron to fix it. Learn from Natalie, guys. It's perfect. Have a look here. We processed the bottom with a rolled hem, ironed it, and now Natalie stitches the lace to the very edge. Stitch it this way along the whole bottom. A very elegant dress. I love it. Natalie will stitch it to the whole bottom this way. We use a 2 cm French lace. It will make the dress look much more expensive. The dress is very elegant, and it will look amazing with the silk. I remind you that we have a 2-layered dress, but we stitch the lace only to the upper layer. The lower layer is kind of a lining. We need to straighten the lower layer too. Be very careful. Don't stretch the fabric with an iron. We are trying to fix the places which stretched. When we finish the upper layer, we'll work with the lower one. It's less stressful. I'm not going to wear the dress wrong side up. I really like the lace. In our fashion house, we work with the lace a lot. Have a look here. This is how the bottom should look like. It's amazing. What do we do next? We can put it on a dummy. I decided not to put it on because the lower layer is not that important. Natalie makes this layer a bit shorter than the upper one. When she draws the line, we'll straighten it, cut, iron, and the dress will be ready. The dress is ready. The only thing we haven't showed you was how we stitched the sleeves in. However, we showed you how we tacked it for the fitting. The technique is the same. Practice more. Learn from us. I'm glad we showed you this design. You may remember that at the first fitting the dress seemed to be wide, but after the ironing it fits me perfectly. It makes me look slim. I call such sleeve not as easy as it seems. It's very cool. The narrow shoulders also look good. That's all for today. Be different. My name is Irina. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.